Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so real quick, we open in about 11 minutes. We continue to fight over weekly pivot. We're now fighting over the 9-day simple moving average and the 100-day exponential moving average, along with the weekly pivot, which you can see here at 37.83. Big move down from advanced retail sales, CPI. Market didn't like that and took a quick 50 handles off of that rally. So if you had any doubts that the volatility had gone away after what yesterday was still a 30 handle range, but kind of a boring RTH, it was boring. We did 12 handles. It was a real snoozer, right? But that volatility is still present in the market. There's still a lot of undercurrents in both directions. But for now, the takeaway for me is, can they hold the weekly pivot? So we're right back to where we were Sunday night, Monday morning. This is a prolonged battle over the weekly pivot in fairly tight bands. Those bands are going to expand. In what direction do they expand remains to be seen. On a pure band expansion basis, you'd have to give the nod to the bears, simply because we're down here at the lower band now, and if they can open it up and roll it over, that's a whole other thing. If this is a head fake down to a band right up, we've seen that. That's very common in the E-mini. So the jury is very much out on who is ultimately going to win this move. And don't think for a minute they could not take the entire regular session and knock it around between weekly pivot and daily pivot and frustrate everybody to the gills. So be careful, understand risk. If you missed that move down, look, I did. I don't game economic reports, and I don't flip coins and trade. And it's if you caught it, that's awesome. But be careful gaming stuff like that, because before long you'll end up on the wrong side of one of these, and that's pretty painful. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. I'll do some stuff over at Twitter and Instagram later in the day. For now, let's get this market open and see what it wants to do. Trade them well, and I'll talk to you then. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princeton Trader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.